The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit.
Another carry for him. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Steady.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete right side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. This will be grabbed at the 5. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Moore finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here's a look for Nix. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit, and he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. That's played at the 43. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Time to be lying. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, this big guy is moving! And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 5.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
A loss of a yard.
Punt team on the field.
4th down.
And they could really use a good one here. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it's crossed.
At their own 9-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Barely outside of their own end zone. In 2nd and long.
Let's go. Viking 18.
No throw from his end zone. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. On in at the 41. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing here, Nix. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
I'll throw it here on 1st. Got for big yards on the right side. Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Broncos nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This is Allen to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, second. Ready? Kill, 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 kill.
Back-to-back carries here. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hold on, second.
Trying to get it with the option. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Toss play, short side. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 20-zip lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
21. Broncos nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On third down, here's Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Throwing now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. This time it's a passing play. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Broncos will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Nix from the gun. Firing one deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Hold on, set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the draw, he gives to Harvey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Nix. Into the hands of Romeo Doubs. Still fighting forward. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. Has it down close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle of the field open or close. So I got a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Broncos 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked him. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff games.
Broncos 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts from the goal line. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Behind! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Taking a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
Nix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on these stud tight ends, big time.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. Right here.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready. Right here. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here's Nix. It's his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That's completed right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Broncos 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now.
Get up. 18 Rattlers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get up.
Pass play coming here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. 70 Timber.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, New York.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop.
49-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hurt. Ready.
They give it to him again. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
Deputy! Panther 60! Panther 60! 18! Pioneer!
They'll throw here on first. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the double.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go, Riggs! Go! Tag! Go!
Hand off to the back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go, shot! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
To throw, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, we're hunting.
Here's Nix to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Okay, it's out of 9, Mitchell. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hold on, set.
Once more, it's Nix. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hold on, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos put at least a tiny dent into that lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut into the lead by another point.
Broncos 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Just the Eagles.
Give now to the running back. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Get it.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jets have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go.
I'll throw it. Cut out left. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Option design here. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on them for a loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Pass play now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Setting up to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hold on, set. Ready? Ready? Hot.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Hold on, set. Ready?
Right up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nix looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready? Ready?
Setting him on the dive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. First down, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
19 yards, straight.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Fix the eagle.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Here we go.
I heard this to the line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Captain. Away.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
At the 49-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Run in right side. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Nix to throw again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll throw again. Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hold on, set. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Broncos will line up for the...
He's going to try and throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
34.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Six defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. They're in long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Nix with it on first. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Chill. Hold on, set. Ready.
One final shot here. Pass it down close. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round game.